Hello, guys, and happy Friday. This is Dr. Alise with the Alise Spiritual Healing and Wellness Center, and I'm coming to you guys because I got a question, actually, several questions in about, what the hell is going on in America. And, I bounced back and forth on how to address the question. But guys, I have to be honest with you. It's important that, when people send in those questions, I have to share what I see from a spiritual perspective. Okay, so here goes. What the hell is going on in America? Guys, it's no secret that we're in a crisis in pretty much every area, every industry. We have that paradigm shift with technology, changing lots of things, and how many different learning organizations are using systems and, replacing jobs for technology and things of that nature. Then, we have our own personal revolution going on, trying to manage, things that are going on in our lives and, our families and things of that nature. So I am going to try to address this thing as much as possible. Please note that with my gift of prophecy, the gift of wisdom, and the gift of vision, I don't see color. I see energy. So I see visions, I see movies, I see, words and images and things like that to help me better understand, what's going on and why things have manifested, during this particular time. So when I talk about these things, guys, I am not, catering to one culture or one age group or, one particular topic. No, that's not what I see, guys. I see energy. So I don't even have an identity of, how that physical characteristic look here in the physical, because I see it from a spiritual perspective. I see the energy of it. So, what's going on, guys? If you have been paying attention in your history classes, for some of you, you may not even had history. You may have started out with history, but your teachers may have skipped over certain types of history for various reasons. It could be due to time constraints. It could be to curriculum issues. How I'm able to share that with you is because I used to be a public educator, and when I taught fifth grade, I made sure that we went through the beginning of history all the way up to current events, because on my watch I wanted to make sure that the students understood what was going on, and I made sure that I incorporated history into writing and mathematics and science and other different content areas as it should be. But what's going on in education, guys, the technology paradigm has a lot to do with that. But there's something called the antebellum period, where, we're still dealing with things from the 18th, the 19th, and the 20th century, guys. These are deep-rooted issues that are going on from the age of Pisces, where a lot of things were hidden. We have this Me Too movement going on. We have the women's suppression that happened, where women are trying to find their voice. I mean, both before and after biblical times, women did not have a lot of freedoms. So, we're still working through those issues, trying to heal those issues and move forward, because we're moving into the age of, or shall I say, we are in the age of enlightenment, to where, things or old systems that were not working or that were built upon false, pretenses, those things are being torn down, guys. I mean, you can just look around you and see that now. People are realizing, oh, wait, shoot, this is not going to work. I got to figure out, who I am and why I'm here. I got to figure out where I fit into this space. And what I'm seeing here, guys, it's not just a woman's issue. It's not just a Black person's issue or Hispanic issue, or white people issues. No, this is an issue for humanity that we are going through, guys. This is not just one particular group that's dealing with these issues that we're going through. This is something that humanity, not only in America, is going through. We still have issues going on in other countries as well, guys. This is a humanitarian issue, not just America. So when you ask the question, what the hell is going on in America, you got to really look at it from a holistic perspective, guys. We're dealing with some deep-rooted issues from the past, and the energy is showing up to be cleared. And you owe it to yourself. You owe it to your ancestors. You owe it to just the world to figure out what your role is in this place, in this particular lifetime. So something else I wanted to bring up, we have the issues from voter suppression. We have issues of that going on. We have bullying issues going on. We have issues going on in politics. We have issues going on in the healthcare industry, where healthcare prices are ridiculous. We even have some industries are in the healthcare sector who are offering private insurance, but if you have some type of pre-existing issue, then you're going to be paying a lot of money for that. So we have gender issues going on, guys. Just looking through the news, just looking through the media and just seeing just in real life, just around my environment here, it's shocking. But you have to understand where this energy is coming from. You can't control all the things that are going on around you. Definitely pray for world peace. Definitely, continue to pray and meditate. But, what needs to happen is that you need to know your history. You need to release, you need to forgive, and you need to let divine love heal this stuff. Yeah, you can go and deal with some issues of Santeria. You can deal with some issues of black magic. You can deal with some issues of, they call it, I think it's, like very dark arts. But guys, what they don't tell you when you go and deal with that kind of stuff is the ramification of what happens when it comes back. It's not good for you spiritually. Divine love is what can heal this planet. And that's where we're moving towards, guys, is trying to help all of our people raise their vibrations and learn how to accept people. If you love God, then how can you not love humanity? All people are God's creation. They may not be down the path that you're going down, but it doesn't mean that they're not a human, guys. We can't deal with those type of lower level energies of learning how to accept others. We got a problem. We got a problem. It's energy, guys. We're moving more towards positive energy. And, that's what's going on. I even want to talk about Dr. Martin Luther King. He is fabulous. He's one of our civil rights the leader. I mean, there were many others, but think about his dream. Think about it. It's coming true. It's here. And, we can't just stop there. We got to dream further. It's one thing to march, but what can we do as a collective? You got to do your part. It's one thing to remember, but you got to keep the work moving forward. You got to do your part. So, what can you do? I have an answer for you guys. Stop listening to others and connect to your intuition. You are born for a purpose. You have a mission to fulfill, guys. You have to do this. That's keeping the dream alive by you doing your part and not just being someone who is trying to be part of something and not putting the work in, guys. You got to put the work in to be part of a solution. If you do not do what it is that you are supposed to do when you're here, you're part of the problem, guys. By you knowing who you are and why you're here, that's how you're serving humanity. That's how you're showing divine love, guys. I talk to many people from many walks of life who are having issues with loving themselves for one reason or another. We have our men, guys. We have our men who are lost. They don't understand their role because for so long they have had the power. Now that women are rising up, they don't understand what to do. When they meet someone who has themselves together, they don't know how to engage with a woman like that or with a partner like that. That shouldn't be. There's information inside of you that has to come out, guys. You have a life purpose and you owe it to yourself to know what that is. And that's what we do here at the Alise Spiritual Healing and Wellness Center. We teach you how to listen to that and hear. Did you know that Harriet Tubman had great intuition? She had great intuition. She had to have that in order to do the things that she had to do. Dr. Martin Luther King, when you look at all the great people who have done what it is they're supposed to do in their lifetime for their life purpose, you may hear them say something about, I trusted my gut, or it was the churn from my stomach. Oprah Winfrey says that a lot. That's intuition, guys. That's how these people are doing amazing things, because they're connected to that. And that's what we got to do here in America and all over the world. Thank you so much for sending in that question, Marcus. Thank you so much for doing that. I have been asked to also write an article specifically about race, politics, gender, health, and education, guys. And I am going to approach that article with divine love, because that's what's needed. Divine love prospers us. Divine love heals us, guys. That's what divine love does. You are loved, you are valued, and you are competent. It doesn't matter what side of the tracks you come from. It doesn't. What matters is that you know who you are and why you're here, so that you can show up to serve and do what you are called to do, guys. If you have any further questions, send them to AskDrAlise@gmail.com. Share out this video. Please share it out, guys. Leave comments if this resonated with you. Let's be a part of the solution and not the problem. If you don't like what's going on in this world, especially in America, and you're able to vote, you need to do something about it. There's people back in the day that couldn't even vote. Not just, certain races, but also genders. All right, guys, this is a topic that's very, very passionate to me, because, it's not about, divisiveness. It's about collectiveness. It's about divine love. And we are called to love God, love ourselves, and love others. That's what we're called to do. We're not called to judge people, guys. We're called to love people. That's what we're called to do. Forgiveness. That's a hard lesson, but we're called to do that as well. All right, guys, I gotta go. I gotta get back to the studio, but I had to address this question because it's been sitting here on my desk for the past week, and I was led to talk about it now. All right. Have a very blessed day. Have a very blessed weekend. Happy Thanksgiving. And remember, you are loved, you are valued, and you are competent. I love you guys.